definition of Miami Heat basketball was demonstrated yesterday. That's how you should play majority of the season. The game like that yesterday is the very definition of Heat basketball. Where was this for the remainder of the second half? Where was it? The game against Atlanta Hawks is a prime example of putting in shots that you meant to put in and not like that abysmal game the other nights on Monday nights. This was a good performance, especially in the worst crucial half in Heat basketball, the second half. The third quarter, outscoring the Atlanta Hawks 42-28 and finishing them off 24-16 in the fourth quarter, leading leading to the final score of 131-109. And it was not much of a stress in the fourth quarter, it would appear. But being at that game, I just didn't know. Okay, I didn't know what to make of it. I just wanted to see the Heat win, and they did that. And it's against Atlanta Hawks. So, why I did the recap today and not yesterday? Well, needless to say, I was at that game, and we had a good time. 5 of us went to the game. It was absolutely a remarkable day. Took some photos I want to show off later in the day of the vlog. But yeah, let's go over the box score. We'll talk briefly, and then we'll pretty much call it, because this is a blowout that the Heat absolutely needed to get done. So anyway, for the Atlanta Hawks, we'll start off with Okongwu, scoring 13 points with a three-pointer, 6 for 15 in field goals, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Risachir, I think that's his name, with 11 points, with 2 for 3 in three-pointers, 4 for 6 in field goals, 1 for 2 in free throws, with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Guy with 5 points, just a three-pointer, 1 more in the paint with the rebounds. Trae Young, yeah, I saw Trae Young play with 17 points. He just scored the 1 3-pointer. I mean, that was just uncontested 3. 4 for 12 in field goals. I mean, he was 1 for 6 in three-pointers. I'm kind of shocked by that. But perfect on the line, 8 for 8 in free throws, with 2 rebounds, 8 assists. And Dyson Daniels with 18 points. He could have gone 21 points, but one of the three-pointers was ruled out of bounds in the first quarter. That was the 1 3-pointer. Ended up being his only 3-pointer in the game. But if things didn't go the way that it did in the first, he would have gotten 2 3-pointers. That's just a straight fact. But Dyson Daniels was on a rain of terror. 8 for 10 in field goals, 1 for 2 in free throws, with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 18 points. So there we go. That's where it's at. Caris LeVert was scoring buckets off the bench, 17 points, with 3 for 8 in three-pointers, 6 for 12 in field goals, 2 for 2 free throws, with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. And Terrence Mann with 13 points, 2 3-pointers, 4 for 7 in field goals, with 3 for 4 in free throws, with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. For the Miami Heat, way better performance for our starters. All right, starter 1, Andrew Wiggins, 15 points for him with the 3-pointer he has made, 3 for 9 in field goals, with 8 for 10 in free throws, plus an and 1 that he has made, missing 2 free throws, with 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Bam with 20 points. I'm going in the game thinking we might see history with Bam Adebayo. With the 3-pointer that he has made, 9 for 12 in field goals, only 1 for 2 in free throws, with 9 rebounds. If they had left him here for 1 more minute in the fourth quarter, he probably gotten the 1 more rebound that he needed to finally get past Ronnie Cycli for the most double-doubles in franchise history. That would have been a nice historic thing to see on the court, but he was a rebound short of that happening. With three assists and a block he has made. 20 points for him. Not bad performance for Bam Adebayo, especially when he's dealing with the leg problem. Kel'el Ware, not bad. 12 points for him. 2 for 2 in three-pointers. Yeah, he was perfect on the three-point line. 5 for 6 in field goals, including the slam dunk. Kel'el Ware, pretty good offensively and pretty good defensively too. 8 rebounds, 7 of them were defensive rebounds. 2 assists, and 2 steals. And probably the play that really took me over the edge, Davion Mitchell, 20 points for him, 5 for 5 in 3-pointers, 7 for 8 in field goals, plus the and one. He only missed 1 shot in the game. Davion Mitchell as a starter. What a performance by Davion Mitchell. He was consistent and he was shooting buckets. What a performance by Davion Mitchell. And he has 6 assists and 2 steals too. And of course, Tyler Hero with 24 points, with 4 for 8 in field goals, 7 for 16 in field goals, 4 for 8 in 3-pointers, I should say, 6 for 7 in free throws, with 2 rebounds, 10 assists. So he does have a double-double, and 3 steals. And then off the bench, Duncan Robinson played ball. 24 points for him, 6 for 13 in 3-pointers, 9 for 16 in field goals, with 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And Haywood Highsmith completely surprised me and my friends. 4 for 5, all of 3-pointers. He made 4 3-pointers in this game. 2 for 2 in free throws too, with a 14-point performance. He hardly scores buckets, but to see that happening live at Kaseya Center, that completely surprises me. You'll probably see that reaction of the 3-pointers made. He also has 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Damn good game by Haywood Highsmith. So throughout the entire game, a close contested game for both ends. LeVert playing good basketball. Trae Young still trying to find something. Dyson Daniels is clearly, right now, their best player, who's shooting bullets right now. Just completely not missing much shots. The 1 3-pointer he made that made it 15 and 15 nullifies the 15 and 12. Dyson Daniels, that 3-pointer that he was out of bounds with, and it was just that was just a lucky break for them. However, it didn't matter because maybe they had a plan. Because in the third quarter, everything went the Heat way. 42 for 28 third quarter score for the Miami Heat, and finish it off 24-16 fourth quarter score. And this is where I had that feeling that they might blow it again. Nope, not this time. They were consistent with the threes. Bam shot a 3 somewhere in the second half. It was gorgeous to watch. It was absolutely gorgeous to watch, and it was absolutely awesome. It was miserable and stressful, but it was awesome to watch at the end. And then there was there was one technical foul happen, which was a charge against Davion Mitchell. That was just a bullshit call too. I feel like Atlanta was not set enough where that could be warranted a charge. That could have been a blocking. That upsets Davion Mitchell. And that reaction kind of said it all. He gets teed up, and of course, I believe Trae Young. I think Trae Young was the one that shot that free throw. That made that free throw basket and a technical free throw. That happened early in the third quarter too. It feels as though as when the Heat slips the game away, this time they make this comeback, and this is where I begged for it to happen, because Atlanta, they're not a good team either. They're not much of a good team either. But to see us struggle against actually any team, in a very low caliber team like Brooklyn Nets, for example, prime example, Utah Jazz, who stink, but they gave us the worst beating of the season, and Atlanta Hawks, 5 games under 500 now. They're making IQ plays. They're putting up alley-oop dunks, and albeit some really good ones too. Like why? Those are fantastic dunks. How do you compete against that? This is why rim protection and boxing out is the key, especially when you're going for rebounds. However, in that situation, Atlanta has the good IQ plays that just torches the Heat, but the Heat always finds a way. Bam would make those great dunks to get within. Kel'el Ware, early game, were fantastic. Andrew Wiggins, the free throw machine that he is. 3-pointers, Davion Mitchell now just lights out with the 3-pointers in the third quarter. And the next thing you realize, the Heat are starting to blow out the Atlanta Hawks. The end of the third quarter score after the Khalil Ware 3, and this is also after the Davion Mitchell 3, is 107-93. And this time the Heat finished the Atlanta Hawks 131-109. And that's pretty much the game here. It became a very close contested game, and it turned into a blowout for the Miami Heat. Great game for the Miami Heat. This is an example that I was talking about on Monday. You have to capitalize on the struggling team. That they're not making shots that they should. This is where you have to come in strong. And they did just that at home. And that's awesome. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami 2GS are back. And when it does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. So anyway, a little bit later on, there will be a vlog coming out, a basketball vlog, where me and all my friends, there's going to be 4 of us, or 5, actually not 4 of us, 5 of us. 5 of us are going to be tuning in. In fact, one of the vlogs now is up in a different YouTube channel. That's in the one of my playlists. So go check that out if you want early access. But I'm currently in the process of editing this vlog. It will take a bit. It will definitely take a little bit, but yeah, the vlog will be up within a few hours, and then I'm gonna go to another game tonight. Yeah, you know which one I'm going to. All right, that's gonna do it, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Have a good one.